My beloved child, stop scrolling. This message is not an accident. I'm here in this exact moment, in this exact breath. I am near like wind that brushes your face and light that warms your hands. I am speaking to the place in you that has waited quietly while noise spoke loudly. At this hour I am showing you how abundance is already moving toward you in surprising ways. It is near your doorstep. It is riding the wind. It is hidden inside what looked ordinary, and it is coming quickly so you will not be left behind. You thought increase would roar like a storm, yet I have tucked it inside small steps, kind words, timely calls, and doors that look like walls. Do not be fooled by the wrapping. Heaven has seen what you cannot. I have measured your days with care, gathered your tears like pearls, and counted your faithful choices when no one watched. None of it was wasted. Each quiet yes has become a seed, and the field is ready. The window is small and time is moving, but I am not late. I am precise. I am the Father who arrives on time. I lift my sword of light to part confusion from your mind. I spread my wings over you to shade you from the heat of fear. Listen closely. Do not miss a single sentence, because a single sentence holds a key. I am aligning your steps with a path that curves like a river but does not lose its way. When I speak, peace follows. When I breathe, courage rises. When I command, doors answer. Some doors will not open because they are not yours. Some doors will open because your name was written on them long ago. Watch how the wind turns, how the stillness clarifies, how the small instruction becomes a floodgate. At this hour I am placing helpers in your path, shifting rooms and lifting weights from your shoulders so you can carry what I am sending. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I will show you the first markers that prove it. If you receive this part, type 111 now. I have watched you in the quiet hours when numbers did not add up and you stared at the ceiling, trying to make peace with what you could not control. I saw you fold your worries like clothes and put them away so others would not feel the weight you carried. I counted the times you gave when your hands felt empty. I wrote down your kindness when no one was looking. I watched you choose truth when a small lie would have been easier. None of this was wasted. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Your tears were not thrown away. I gathered them like pearls in a clear jar and weighed them as if they were gold, because to me they are precious. Your sighs were not lost in the air. I heard them and turned them into seeds that I planted in ground you could not see. Your courage on small days became a river that has been building silent power. You thought you were standing still, but I was moving under your feet like water that lifts a boat slowly, steadily, without noise. Time is moving, and I have been moving with it. I know the feeling of being passed over when others are chosen first. I know how you smiled for them and then sat in a quiet room and asked me if I had forgotten your address. I never forgot. Your name stayed in my mouth like breath. Your story was not delayed as punishment. It was timed for safety. I hid you in stillness so I could finish a work in you and a work around you. I kept you from rooms where your heart would have been mishandled. I closed lines that would have drained you. The window is small for self-accusation. Let it close now. Do not use your own words as a weapon against your own house. You think you are behind, but you are not behind. You are right on time with me. I am not a random wind. I am a faithful wind that knows where to blow. I have been adding compound favor to the seeds of your obedience. Every unseen good you sowed grew roots while you slept. Every time you blessed someone who could not pay you back, I wrote it in the ledger of kindness and added interest. Each sparrow you noticed, each small mercy you showed, each choice to forgive when you could have saved a receipt of wrongs, none of it vanished. I am the God who sees the hidden place. I am the God who pays openly what was done secretly. Hear me. Shame is not your teacher. Fear is not your guide. Self-blame is not your friend. These voices borrow my language but do not carry my heart. They tell you that you ruined everything. They tell you that one mistake erased your future. It is not true. My mercy is larger than your error. My wisdom turns even your detours into protected paths. I will not let the enemy write the ending of a chapter I authored. I will not surrender the harvest to the locust. I will restore the years that mocking voices say are gone. At this hour I am bringing your memory into stillness so you can see clearly. I show you the places where you did well. I show you the places where you learned. I show you the places where your yes pulled heaven close. Do not despise small obediences. Do not ignore small increases. The drop can feed a river when the drops do not stop. This is how I work. Quiet. Faithful. I draw. Your life has been under wings even when you felt alone. Your steps have been held even when the road felt thin. You asked me, where is the abundance you promised? Listen. It is arriving through paths you did not expect. Some of it will come as comfort. Some will come as favor. Some will come as doors that open easily. And some will come as a loving correction that protects what I am sending. When I correct you, I am not shaming you. I am shielding you. I prune so fruit multiplies. I trim so branches do not break under the weight of what they must carry. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I am guiding your hand so nothing leaks when the filling begins. Stand up inside. Read. Release the old words you spoke over yourself and receive the words I am speaking now. You were not overlooked. You were prepared. Time is moving, and I am moving with you. You will feel my hand adjust small things, and these small things will open larger streams. Now let me show you how correction is not loss but the first channel of gain. Type 222 to confirm heaven's witness. Listen to me now. Some of the abundance I am sending will first arrive sounding like a gentle no, a quiet turn, a wise boundary. It will feel like pruning, and your heart may wonder if pruning means loss. It does not. Pruning is my kindness so that fruit can multiply without breaking the branch. I am trimming what leaks. I am sealing what drips. I am closing the tiny cracks where time, peace, and strength have been escaping. This is mercy. This is how I protect the increase I am placing in your hands. You have carried patterns that felt normal because they are familiar. You have kept agreements that seem harmless because they were quiet. But heaven has seen what you cannot. I have watched how a small delay at the start of your day empties hours by nightfall. I have watched how one open door to distraction invites a crowd that devours focus. I have watched how the fear of saying no keeps you tied to what does not feed you. I am not shaming you. I am teaching you how to hold more without spilling. The window is small for waste. Let it close. I come as a gardener with a clean blade and a steady hand. I lift my sword of light and separate you from leaky habits and hidden vows. See how I cut away the creeping vine that pulls at your attention. See how I tie back the healthy branch so it grows straight into the sun. This is not punishment. This is alignment. This is me shaping the vessel so the oil can pour without stopping. Child, order is a door. Boundaries are a door. Clarity is a door. When I ask you to release one thing, it is because I have prepared 10 things that fit you better. Time is moving. Hear me quickly. A small obedience today opens a hidden valve. Answer the message you have delayed. Close the tap that steals your morning. Put away the debt of a promise you cannot keep with a clear and kind no. Clean the ledger of the words you speak over yourself. Loose your tongue from saying, I am always late, I am always broke, I am always behind. Bind your mouth to the truth I speak. You are learning. You are growing. You are under wings. Your steps are ordered. Your house is being filled. I am correcting how you spend your strength. I am correcting how you carry other people's storms. You are not the ocean. You are a lighthouse. Shine. Point. 1. Do not swallow waves that I did not assign to you. I am correcting how you treat your time as if it is not holy. Your time is seed. Your attention is currency. Your peace is a gate. Guard them. Bless them. Bring them to me each morning, and I will multiply them like bread in open hands. There are silent agreements you made with fear. They sound like, if I keep everyone happy, I will be safe. They sound like, if I never rest, I will never be left behind. They sound like, if I say yes to every request, I will not be forgotten. I canceled these lies with my voice. Safety lives under my wings, not under constant motion. Promotion flows from my hand, not from frantic agreement. Favor rises in stillness, not in panic. I free you now. Feel the kite. Feel the lift. Feel the weight fall. When I correct, I protect. When I redirect, I provide. Some deals that looked like opportunities were designed to drain you. I will warn you by a lack of peace. I will warn you by the way your spirit shrinks in the room. Listen to the stillness inside you. I dwell there. When I say walk away, walk away. When I say wait, wait. When I say move, move. The window is small, but my timing is kind. Obey quickly, and you will watch how the stream gathers strength. This is the hidden math of heaven. What you release for me returns multiplied. The hour you guard for prayer becomes a day that flows with ease. The task you finish now prevents a storm later. The yes you give to wisdom cancels the overdue bill of chaos. I'm making you a faithful steward, not a tired survivor. I am teaching your hands the shape of overflow, and it looks like clean lines, clear words, and simple steps done with joy. Do not be afraid of the blade in my hand. It is the sword of light, and it cuts only what harms you. You will feel lighter. You will feel taller. You will feel rooms expand around you. And when the increase comes, your net will not tear. Watch how I prune today and send help tomorrow. Top 333 to stand in clear light. Share this light with someone searching. Stay aligned for future revelations. Subscribe so you do not miss appointed words. Your support helps this message reach the heart that is praying right now. I am sending help in faces you did not expect. I am sending favor in voices that never used your name before. At this hour I am weaving a net of people around you, not to trap you, but to lift you. Some will appear as a quick message at the right minute. Some will stand beside you like a wall in the wind. Some will carry knowledge that unlocks what confused you for years. Do not size them by style. Do not dismiss them by age. Do not judge them by history. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I am choosing helpers by assignment, not by appearance. There are reconciliations I am writing in secrets of the heart. I will turn a cold shoulder into a warm handshake. I will turn a misunderstanding into a bridge. Time is moving, and I am healing timelines. Receive the ones I send without rehearsing old pain. You will know them by peace that lands and stays. You will know them by fruit that does not boast. You will know them by the way your spirit stands taller in their presence. I will place you at a table you did not set. Let your words be few and true. Sit as one who belongs. I called your name out loud in the wind, and the wind carried it to ears I prepared. Some helpers will be gatekeepers. They hold keys to rooms you could not enter alone. They will open doors and step aside, not to control you, but to honor what I have placed in you. Some helpers will be armor bearers. They will take weight from your shoulders that you should not carry alone. Some helpers will be teachers. They will say one sentence that changes your map. Receive instruction as treasure. Correction is still kindness. Counsel is still provision. Do not despise the small form that carries a large key. I warn you with love. Distraction will also come dressed as help. Flattery will shine like a mirror that loves your face but not your purpose. Offers will glitter without weight. Listen for the stillness. I live in the stillness. Ask me, is this yours for me? I will make the answer simple. If your peace shrinks, step back. If your boundaries blur, step back. If your voice gets small in your own chest, step back. The window is small for tangled alliances. Keep your yes holy. Keep your no clean. I am teaching you to exchange names with covenant friends. A covenant friend guards your absence and strengthens your presence. A covenant friend tells truth without injury and holds your story without profit. I am placing such people at your side. You will laugh again without guarding your joy. You will plan again without fear of theft. You will share ideas and watch them multiply instead of disappear. This is abundance. Increase is not only money. Increase is people placed like pillars around a house that must now rise. Answer quickly when the right ones call. Do not hide under old chinas. Do not slow your reply with fear of being seen. I am making your voice clear. I am making your yes bright. I am making your handshake steady. Be on time. Be prepared. Be honest about what you can do and what you cannot do. Your honesty is currency in my kingdom. Your humility is a door that opens more doors. I am also removing the need to convince those who cannot see you. Stop pleading your case where I have withdrawn light. Stop performing for rooms that cannot bless you. I release you from the burden of being understood in every place. I will bring you to the places that recognize the fragrance of what I gave you. In those places you will not need to shout. Your work will speak. Your peace will speak. Your fruit will speak. Watch for the sign of shared burden. The ones I send will carry a corner without being asked. They will pray for you when you do not know they are praying. They will cover your name when you are not in the room. They will bring order to a task that felt heavy. They will suggest a path you could not find alone. This is me, under wings drawing circles of safety. Trust the wind that brings them. Test the spirit. Keep your boundaries. Walk forward. I will also reconnect you with a person you thought was gone from your story. A simple apology, a clean start, a new assignment. Do not drag the old chapter into the new one. Lay it down. We begin fresh. I make all things new. I make friendship new. I make partnership new. I make family new. Child, attend to the introductions I orchestrate. Write down the names I highlight. Follow up while the air is warm. Honor each gift. Bless each helper. Leave quickly from distractions. This is stewardship of relationships, and it is wealth. As you keep covenant, I will expand your circle. As you guard peace, I will send more peace. As you stay small in pride and large in love, I will pour. Type 444 for protection over your name. Hear me clearly. Some doors are closing because they are sybos, not sentences. A door that will not open is not a judgment against your worth. It is a compass I have nailed to the wall so you do not wander long in a room that cannot hold your future. At this hour I am turning certain handles silent. I am letting latches resist your push. I am letting the path feel narrow so you notice the gate I set to your right. Time is moving, and I am not punishing you. I am guiding you. Heaven has seen what you cannot. I saw the conversation you could not hear. I saw the unseen cost beneath the shiny offer. I saw the late-night worry that would have grown claws if that door had swung wide. I saw the pressure that would have bent you in places not meant to bend. So I laid my hand on the knob and said, not this one. Do not call it failure. Do not call it rejection. Call it mercy. Call it map. Call it me. When a door stays shut, step back into stillness and listen for wind. I lead by wind and by whisper. I will send a breeze that gathers at the real gate. I will draw your attention to a simple sentence that keeps repeating. I will mark a path by the peace that does not evaporate when you think long. Child, I am the God of detours that save lives. I am the shepherd who taps the staff against the rock to pull your foot from the cliff. My sword of light is not only for battle. It is for cutting false paths from your mouth. The window is small for self-pity. Let it close. Do not sit before a sealed door and write a sad story over your name. Do not measure your value by a handle that did not turn. Lift your eyes. Under my wings there are more doors than you can count, and some do not look like doors at all. Some look like a quiet invitation to learn. Some look like a friend's suggestion that seems too simple to matter. Some look like an old skill dusted off and placed back in your hands. I am not only opening palaces. I am opening workshops. I am opening gardens. I am opening kitchens where ideas are kneaded like bread until they rise. Ask me plainly, which door is mine? I will answer plainly. I will bring a name to mind. I will highlight a line in a message. I will make one path bright and another path dull. I do not toy with you. I father you. I shepherd you. I am patient, but I am also precise. When I say pivot, do not drag your feet. The longer you argue with a closed door, the further you drift from the gate that is already unlocked. Do not fear the word no. Your spirit has been trained to hear no as loss. I am retraining you to hear no as direction. When I say no to the room that would have praised you quickly, I am saying yes to the field that will feed you long. When I say no to the contract that flatters, I am saying yes to the covenant that covers. When I say no to the circle that wants your gift, but not your soul, I am saying yes to the family that guards both. Trust me. Trust the wind that gathers at the right door and stands still at the wrong one. You will notice a pattern. Closed doors cluster. 3 plans will stall at once. Emails will go quiet. Meetings will shift. Do not panic. Look for the one thing that flows anyway. The single call that returns. The small idea that wakes you early and stays soft in your hands. Follow flow. Flow is a sign. Flow is me. I am not in the noise of striving. I am in the steady stream that carries your peace while you move. Take this simple obedience. Write down the doors that close this week. Not to mourn them, but to learn from them. Ask me, what were they hiding? I will show you the drain beneath the carpet. I will show you the misalignment that would have grown bigger with time. I will show you the subtle compromise you could not afford. Then ask me, where is the replacement gate? I will point with a gentle hand. I will say there. It may be smaller than you imagined. It may be closer than you think. It will fit you. I am also redeeming delays. What felt like a stalled year will become a sudden hour. The boat that sat on dry ground is now rising because I have brought water beneath it. You will not need to push as hard as before. You will need to steer. Lift your head and check the wind. Trim your lamp. Keep your hands ready. When the right door opens, it will move as if it has been waiting for your touch the whole time. You will not force it. You will not beg it. You will meet it. Do not despise small gates. A shepherd's gate can lead to wide pasture. A side entrance can carry you to the main room. A humble start can hold royal seed. I sent my help through a stable before the world expected a palace. I send yours through places that are safe for you, not loud for them. Walk through. Bless the doorkeeper. Keep your words few. Let your fruit speak. Child, I am training your eyes to read the language of doors. I am training your feet to turn without sulking. I am training your heart to believe me when I say your story is protected. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Trust the map you're learning. Trust the hand on your shoulder. Trust the wind that carries your name toward gates prepared long ago. Type 555 to step through this small window. Now I will teach you how daily order becomes a river of oil that multiplies peace and provision. Hear me, child. Abundance seeks order the way oil seeks vessels. It does not waste itself on floors. It fills what is ready. At this hour I am teaching you a gentle architecture for your days, simple and strong, so the oil can pour and keep pouring. I am not asking for grand schedules that break under pressure. I am asking for childlike rhythms that hold even when the wind rises. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I have watched how small systems become large rivers. Think of jars lined on a table. Each jar is a habit blessed and kept. One jar for first fruits, where the first minutes and the first seed come to me before any voice claims them. One jar for clean ledger, where you write what enters and what leaves so darkness cannot hide in confusion. One jar for a quiet hour, where you meet me in stillness and I tell you which 3 steps matter today. Do not clutter the table. Do not overfill the shelf. What you keep simple, I will make strong. Time is moving. Set your jars now. Chaos is an expensive thief. It steals peace first, then clarity, then provision. I am closing the door to chaos in your house. Make your morning small and holy. Make your evening soft and honest. Speak blessing over your doorway when you rise and when you lie down. Put your tools back in their place. Keep a short list, not a shouting list. When you do a small task the same way every day, you build a path in your mind where peace can walk quickly. This is not punishment. This is freedom. I am removing the strain of constant decision so your strength can serve what truly matters. I am teaching you to choose your view. Few priorities. Few inputs. Few promises. The noise of too many good things drowns the whisper of the one appointed thing. Bring me your calendar like an offering. Lay out your week before me. Watch me move one meeting. Watch me cancel another. Watch me highlight an early hour for preparation and a midday moment for rest. You are not more holy when you are more busy. You are more fruitful when you are more aligned. The window is small for frantic living. Step through into order. Let your table tell the truth. A place for work. A place for rest. A place for prayer. A place for joy. Clear surfaces invite focus. Clear focus welcomes supply. I am not impressed by crowded spaces and crowded thoughts. I delight in the still pond that mirrors clean sky. From such stillness you will hear practical instruction. Pay this today. Call this person now. Finish this one task before starting another. These are keys, not chores. These are gates, not burdens. Obey them and watch how the day flows like water finding the riverbed I dug for you. I am giving you 3 anchors for your daily oil. First fruits, clean ledger, quiet hour. In first fruits you honor me at the open of your day, and honor magnetizes favor. In a clean ledger you remove hiding places for loss, and clarity invites increase. In a quiet hour you step out of the storm, and stand under my wings while I set your steps. Do not say you have no time. Bring me your little and I will multiply it. 5 minutes can anchor a morning. 15 minutes can redirect a week. Faithfulness is the secret math of abundance. Guard your gates. Aether's mouth. Do not feed on voices that stir fear and call it wisdom. Do not let mocking enter your house through screens left unguarded. Do not let complaint live on your tongue. Your words are measures. Your words are jars. Speak life to build volume. Bless your work before you begin. Bless your tools. Bless your helpers. Bless your sleep. This is not pretend. This is participation with heaven. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and we work together. You will feel the grace of repetition. The meal you plan before night removes the morning panic. The clothes set out before sleep save you from the swirl. The budget blessed before spending saves you from the trap. The small routine becomes a runway where angels land with answers on time. You will see how little leaks stop. You will watch energy return. You will hear me more clearly because the static has been turned down. This is how oil multiplies. It keeps pouring as long as there are vessels in order. Do not despise lists. Do not worship them. Write them with me. Cross them with me. Celebrate the small finish, for small finishes gather into great completion. I am renewing your delight in simple tasks. Sweeping a floor can be prayer. Balancing a line can be worship. Sending a thank you can be seed. The sacred is not far away. It sits beside you in the ordinary. Invite me and I will breathe on it. Now hear this with love. Where order stands, old agreements cannot hide. As you set the jars, you will see the leaks. As you clean the ledger, you will find vows that do not belong to you. As you keep the quiet hour, I will point to bindings you are ready to break. This is the next gate. We will cancel what has chained your increase and write truth over every line. Type 777 to seal cancelled agreements. Listen closely. Some of your abundance has been trapped behind quiet sentences you did not know you spoke. Hidden vows formed in tired rooms. Leaky agreements signed in fear. Whispered contracts written when you were trying to feel safe. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I am coming with my sword of light to cancel what has claimed what I did not give it the right to claim. There are vows that sounded wise because they kept pain away for a moment, but they taxed you in secret for years. They sound like, I will never trust again. They sound like, I must do everything myself. They sound like, I will take the smallest portion so no one is angry. They sound like, if I do not hurry, I will be forgotten. These are not shields. These are nets that tangle your feet. I am cutting them now. Feel the tug loosen. Feel the rope fall. Shame wrote some agreements on your heart when you were young and understanding. Shame said, I am the kind of person who always ruins it. Shame said, I deserve less. Shame said, I should be grateful for crumbs. But I am your father. I am not the voice of shame. I am the voice of restoration. I place my wings over your memory and I speak truth with tenderness. You are not a mistake maker by nature. You are a child who learns. You are not assigned to crumbs. You are seated at a table I prepared. I do not call you greedy for asking for bread. I call you mine for receiving what I give. Fear wrote other agreements in the night. Fear promised you safety if you kept quiet, when your yes should be heard and your no should be honored. Fear promised promotion if you worked without rest, if you smiled while you bled, if you never asked for help. Fear lied. Fear cannot protect you. Fear cannot promote you. Only my hand can place you where you belong, and only my presence can keep you there without injury. I am breaking these pacts. I am breaking them gently and completely. The window is small for delay. Agree with me now. Say with me, I renounce the vow that I am alone. Say, I renounce the vow that I must shrink to stay safe. Say, I renounce the vow that hurry is holy. Say, I renounce the vow that lack is my portion. And now say, I receive the truth you speak. I am not alone, for you are with me. I receive the truth. I can stand at full height in love. I receive the truth. Stillness is strength and wisdom is speed. I receive the truth. Provision is my portion and stewardship is my path. When your mouth moves with mine, papers curl in holy fire. Old stamps fade. Gates unbar. Some agreements were practical, signed with your calendar and your wallet. You said yes to what drained you because you thought drought was noble. You said yes to constant access because you thought boundaries were unkind. These contracts are leaky. They let peace flow out. They let strength drip away. Bring me your yes and your no, and I will make them clean. You will learn to give generously without giving yourself away. You will learn to serve with joy without serving past the grace I have given. You will learn to bless others while keeping the door closed to manipulation. This is love with a spine. This is kindness with a gate. I am also canceling spiritual IOUs you never owed. You apologized for your existence. You apologized for your gift. You apologized for shining. Amor. Humility is not hiding your light. Humility is aiming your light to serve. Lift your head. I gave you a lamp to place on a stand. Your brightness does not steal from anyone. It guides. It warms. It gathers the hungry toward bread. Time is moving. Take this simple action with me. Write 3 lines. First, the false value are releasing. Second, the truth I am giving to replace it. Third, the first small step you will take today that honors the new truth. If your vow was, I must do everything myself, your truth is, I am part of a body and help is holy. Your step is, ask for 1 assist before noon. If your vow was, I take the smallest portion, your truth is, my Father delights to provide. Your step is, state your rate without apology. If your vow was hurry keeps me safe, your truth is peace keeps me accurate. Your step is, pause 5 minutes before each decision. Do not wait to do this. Do it now while the air is warm and my wind is gentle on your face. Feel the shift. Agreements once signed in fear are now replaced with covenant written in love. Angels remove old liens from your name. Debts you never owed are cancelled in the court of heaven. I stamp your file with mercy. I stamp your path with favor. The sword of light has done its work, and the bindings fall like ash. Understand this blessing. When you break a false agreement, you unlock a room where provision has been waiting patiently. Checks delayed begin to move. Calls delayed begin to ring. Ideas stalled begin to breathe. Not because you manipulated outcomes, but because you opened the gate that was jammed by lies. Where truth stands, flow returns. Where truth stands, the oil runs long. Now you must learn to recognize the new invitations. Not every open door is your door. Not every hand extended is a covenant hand. You have broken the old vows that blurred your sight. I will now train your eyes to discern offers, doors, and timed appointments so you do not repeat old patterns in new rooms. Listen for the wind. Listen for the stillness. Listen for the peace that lingers. Type 888 for holy reversal. Be still and listen. At this hour, offers will multiply. Invitations will rise like waves, and some will sparkle like the surface when the sun hits the sea. Not every open door is your door. Not every yes will keep your peace. I am teaching you discernment so that increase gathers and does not scatter. Heaven has seen what you cannot. I have walked the halls behind each invitation. I know the cost hidden beneath the shiny layer. I know the silence behind the applause. My love will not let you pay a price I did not ask you to pay. You will feel 3 doors at once. One will be loud and quick, full of flattery and urgent timelines that ignore your humanity. One will be heavy and unclear, pulling at you with fog and guilt. One will be quiet and strong, marked by peace that lingers even after you step away. Choose the door where your spirit stands tall. Choose the door where your boundaries are honored. Choose the door where the wind is behind you, not in your face. I have put my mark on the right door. It will not require you to shrink. It will not ask you to betray what I already taught you. It will not punish you for resting. Time is moving. The window is small for hesitation born of fear. Ask me plainly, is this mine? I will answer plainly. I will repeat the answer in more than one way so you are not left guessing. A line and a message will blow. A trusted friend will echo the same sentence you heard in prayer. Your inner stillness will remain even when you imagine saying yes. Peace is your sign. Not thrill without roots. Not pressure dressed as purpose. Peace that carries weight. Peace that makes you honest. Peace that keeps your schedule holy and your home protected. Do not be tricked by flattery. Flattery is a mirror that likes your face but does not love your soul. It will rush you. It will charm you. It will grow offended when you ask clear questions. Stand firm. Ask the questions anyway. What is required? What is the timeline? What are the boundaries? What is the fruit? Truth does not fear light. Truth does not resent clarity. Truth opens windows and lets fresh air in. You are not difficult for seeking understanding. You are wise. I will also use pause as a teacher. When you push lightly on the right door, it swings. When you push on the wrong door, the hinge moans and your stomach tightens. Pay attention to your body when your spirit is listening. I designed you to read these signals together. Tight jaw, shallow breath, shrinking voice. Step back. Warm chest, steady breath, clear words. Step forward. This is not superstition. This is craftsmanship. I fashioned you in my image with instruments for wisdom. Child, I am not only guarding you from wrong rooms, I am guiding you into right timing. A good door in the wrong hour can still drain you. Wait with me when I say wait. Move with me when I say move. Delay can forfeit an hour I prepared, but rushing can bruise what I am growing. Keep your lamp trim. Keep your wick steady. Keep oil in your vessel through daily order and quiet prayer. When the announcement comes, you will be ready to walk, not scramble. Readiness is protection. Readiness is strength. Discernment also protects your name. Some rooms want the shine of your presence, but not the weight of your calling. They want your yes without your values. You will feel it when the invitation tries to separate your work from your worship. Do not accept such terms. Your gift and your source belong together. The right door will honor the whole of who you are. The right door will not force you to speak in a voice that is not yours. The right door will not punish you for telling the truth slowly and clearly. Practice this simple path with me. Ask it. Listen. Wait. Decide. Ask me, do I have grace for this? Listen for peace that rests. Weigh the fruit in 1 year if you say yes. Decide without panic. You do not need a crowd to confirm what I already wrote on your heart. I will send 1 or 2 witnesses, not 10. I will give you a sentence that becomes a rail to hold. Write it down. Keep it where your eyes can find it. Let it be your compass while the room is loud. I am also training you to return no with kindness. A clean no is a gift. It closes a gate you were not assigned to guard. It frees the other party to find their appointed porter. It keeps your hands ready for the door I will open next. Do not apologize for alignment. Do not explain yourself into exhaustion. Be brief. Be true. Be blessed. You will grow faster in this skill than you think. Each yes to the right door will strengthen your ear. Each no to the wrong door will free your steps. Soon you will recognize the wind by sound. Soon you will feel the right timing like a click in your bones. This is my training. This is my love. This is me teaching you to walk as a child and a steward, brave and gentle at once. Now take heart. Discernment is not to keep you small. Discernment is to make your quiet boldness effective. I am about to ask you for actions both public and private that look simple but carry weight. One call, one follow-up, one faithful seed. These are the steps that attract provision in ways you cannot predict. Keep your lamp steady. Keep your peace close. Step 999 for appointed doors and helpers. If you agree with this word, press like as a sign of alignment. Share to reach the one waiting at a closed door. Subscribe to stay under this covering for future revelations. Your support keeps this light visible. Hear me and move with me. At this hour, the wind is carrying your name where you cannot go by yourself. But I am asking you to take small, steady steps that agree with what heaven is already doing. Boldness is not always loud. Boldness is steady. Boldness is faithful when the crowd is absent. Increase does not always answer the shout. Increase often answers the whisper that becomes a daily rhythm. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I am aligning invisible help with visible obedience. You not wait for the feeling to begin. Begin, and the feeling will follow. Time is moving. The window is small for hesitation that dresses as perfection. You say, I need a better plan. I say, take the first step you already know. You say, I need a sign. I say, peace is already sitting in your chest. Move with that peace. Today, call the one name that keeps rising. Today, send the follow-up you delayed because you feared being a burden. Today, plant a faithful seed where I told you to plant, not where applause is loud. These small acts open large gates because they agree with the wind I have set over your path. I will meet you in the motion. As you reach out, I will reach ahead. As you follow up, I will turn hearts. As you sow quietly, I will multiply openly. Do not despise the common tools I place in your hands. A phone is a key. A message is a bridge. A calendar reminder is a guardrail. Write it. Send it. Schedule it. Finish it. Completion is a sound the spirit world recognizes. Completion says, this one can carry more without spilling. Completion says, bring the next assignment. Completion gathers angels who love order. Guard your eyes from comparison while you work. Comparison is a drain disguised as a window. You cannot run while you watch another lane. Lift your eyes to me. Your finish line is not their finish line. Your pace is not their pace. I did not call you to copy. I called you to carry. The seed that leaves your hand today will land in soil you cannot see, and I will send the wind to cover it with rain. Do your part with quiet joy. I am doing mine with perfect accuracy. I am bringing an anointing for simple courage. Courage to ask clearly. Courage to state your rate without apology. Courage to say, here is the value and here are the terms. Not hurry. Not timid. Lean. True. Kind. The right ears will hear you. The wrong ears will wander. Let them wander. Your provision is not trapped in their approval. Your provision is in my instruction and in the path I already laid before you. Keep your voice steady. Keep your words few. Keep your heart soft. You will notice this pattern. When you take the small step, you feel the air warm. When you send the follow-up, an answer arrives quickly or a better path appears. When you sow the seed, peace rises and stays. Pay attention to peace that stays. It is a signpost that you are walking in the lane I blessed. If resistance comes that I did not author, I will show you. The resistance that trains you will carry dignity. The resistance that drains you will carry confusion. Discern by fruit, not by volume. I am near in the stillness to teach you the difference. Child, I am also asking you to bless your work before you do it, and to bless your work after you finish. Speak life to your hands. Speak life to your tools. Say, this task will prosper because it is aligned. Say, this note will find the right heart because you breathe on it. Say, this seed will return as bread for many because you multiply what I release. Your words are not decor. Your words build scaffolding in the unseen so the structure can rise without shaking. Here is your practice with me today. One call, one follow-up, one faithful seed. Make the call you fear, but call with peace, not panic. Send the follow-up that honors the conversation and keeps your name present without pressure. Plant a seed where I lead, not as a purchase, but as participation. Mark these 3 on your ledger. When you are done, thank me for breath, for order, for favor. You will see how routine becomes runway, and runway becomes flight. I am sending provision that recognizes movement. Like a river, it bends toward those who pour, and like light, it rests on those who stand where they are assigned. Keep your posture humble. Keep your boundaries clear. You are not striving. You are stewarding. You are not begging. You are building. The sword of light stands at your side, cutting away fear and shame while you take the next right step with a steady hand. Soon you will hold more than you imagined, and you must learn how to guard what arrives. The same quiet boldness that acted will now protect, set hedges, and keep the locust out. What you gather must be guarded so it can grow in peace. Type 1010 to walk in daily armor. Hear me now, steward of new things. At this hour I am placing increase in your hands, and with increase comes the call to guard. What you protect grows. What you allow to leak will shrink. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I have watched how good seed is lost at unguarded gates. I am not giving you treasure to make you anxious. I am teaching you peace that patrols like a quiet watchman at dawn. Boundaries are not walls of fear. Boundaries are hedges of wisdom. A hedge does not choke a garden. A hedge saves a garden. Time is moving. The window is small for loose living that invites the locust. I am setting lines around your time, your focus, your relationships, your resources. I spread my wings over your house and draw a bright line in the spirit. On one side, rest. On the other side, theft. You will feel it when the line is crossed. Peace will lift. Clarity will dim. The air will thicken with hurry. Step back to the line and speak. Here, I serve in grace. Here, I give in truth. Here, I work from overflow, not from panic. Your voice matters at the boundary. Your words become a latch. Guard your time like seed. Do not trade holy mornings for scattered nights. Do not let every knock become your emergency. Not all access is love. Not all urgency is mission. I give you permission to say, I will respond at the appointed hour. I give you permission to say, my yes is for what I can carry well. I give you permission to say, my no is clean because I am assigned elsewhere. This is not cold. This is care. When your time is protected, your work gains weight and your rest regains song. Guard your focus like a stream. Stillness makes the water clear. Clutter turns it muddy. Silence unnecessary notifications. Remove the open windows that draft your attention toward constant comparison. Keep tools where tools belong. Keep conversations where conversations belong. A task done in one clean sitting is a door closed to confusion. Angels love an ordered table. Your spirit breathes easier where you have chosen simple over spectacle. Hear me. Simplicity is not lack. Simplicity is strength. Guard your relationships with truth. I am sending covenant friends and timely helpers, and with them I am training you to set the tone at the gate. Tell people how to honor your hours. Tell people how to honor your values. Tell people what you do and what you will not do. Not with hardness, with honesty. If someone refuses the tone of truth, they refuse the table. Let them go without bitterness. I will seat those who bless your boundaries because they bless the mission I gave you. Under my wings, love has a spine, kindness as a gate, mercy as a map. Guard your resources with stewardship. The budget I place in your hand is not a cage. It is a covenant. Assign every seed a purpose. Assign every harvest a portion. Bread for now. Seed for later. Oil for the lamp. Gift for the poor. Counsel for wisdom. Celebration for joy. When you tell provision where to live, provision stays. When you invite me into decisions before you spend, I breathe on the plan and make it enough. I am not shaming past missteps. I am building a future that holds. I set sentries at 3 doors. The door of appetite. The door of approval. The door of ambition. Appetite whispers more when the soul needs rest. Approval begs louder when identity is intended. Ambition rushes when trust is thin. Come to me at each door. Eat peace. Receive my yes over your name. Trust my pace. My sword of light stands there, not to frighten you, but to cut away lures that look like gifts. If an offer requires your compromise to keep it, it is not provision. If a platform demands your silence about truth, it is not promotion. If a partnership asks you to betray the order we built, it is not family. Step back to stillness. Choose holiness over hurry. I am also teaching you to bless the gate. Speak over your doorway when you rise. This house is covered. This work is consecrated. This increase is protected. Let praise be your password and gratitude your guard. Gratitude shuts the mouth of the devourer because gratitude closes the door to complaint. Complaint invites erosion. Gratitude strengthens the hedge. Stand at your threshold and lift your hands. Invite me to walk every room. Where my presence is welcomed, locusts starve. Do not fear saying enough. Enough for today is wisdom. Enough for this month is foresight. Enough for this season is strategy. When you accept enough, you stop chasing shadows, and shadows stop chasing you. Contentment is not settling. Contentment is a clear eye that sees purpose. From contentment you will hear the next assignment without the static of striving. From contentment you will say yes to generosity without the tremor of loss. Child, this guarding is not the end. This guarding is preparation. I am protecting the increase because the increase is for a purpose larger than accumulation. Your river must feed fields beyond your fence. Your table must serve mouths beyond your own. As you keep the hedge, you will hear my call. Assign the flow, Name the mission. Direct the streams. Type 1111 to bless and disarm. Listen, child. Abundance is not a trophy. Abundance is a tool. I am sending increase because I am sending you. Provision follows purpose the way a river follows gravity. It finds the lowest place and fills it so life can rise. At this hour I am anchoring your heart to the why beneath your work, to the people attached to your name, to the field that drinks when you pour. Heaven has seen what you cannot. I have measured a territory that answers to your voice, and I am filling your hands so that territory can heal. You asked me, what is my assignment? Your assignment is where compassion keeps returning. Your assignment is the ache you cannot ignore. Your assignment is the story you keep telling because hope wakes when you speak. Watch where your peace rises when you serve. Watch where joy returns when you finish a task. Watch who stands taller when you show up. That is your sign. The window is small for wandering in circles. Step into the lane that already recognizes you. I am tying your pavilion to people, not to crowd size, to names, to faces, to the single mother who needs a quiet envelope, to the elder who needs a furnace repaired, to the student who needs a door opened with one message, to the builder who needs one sentence of counsel. See their faces in your prayer. Hear their names in the wind. I am not asking you to carry the world. I am asking you to carry your portion with joy. When you aim your river at the field I show you, the flow increases because the flow has a mission. Purpose protects you from hoarding. Hoarding is fear wearing a careful face. Hoarding says, hold because loss is near. Purpose says, pour because I am present. I am not calling you to foolish spending. I am calling you to strategic rivers. Bread for now. Seed for later. Oil for the lamp. Gift for those I hide. Counsel for wisdom. Celebration for joy. When you assign each stream a name, waste cannot hide. When you direct the river, it cleans itself and keeps moving. Where rivers move, freshness lies. Where rivers stagnate, scarcity grows algae and darkens the water. I am placing a map in your hand with 3 simple lines. First, the mission I gave you. Second, the people linked to that mission. Third, the practices that keep you strong to serve them. Missions die when the carrier forgets rest. People are wounded when the servant refuses boundaries. Practices breathe life into purpose. Keep Sabbath like a gate. Keep counsel like a lamp. Keep gratitude like a song. This is how rivers run long. You have feared greatness because you have seen pride harm the humble. Hear me. Greatness in my house is low and gentle. Greatness feeds before it boasts. Greatness carries water to dry mouths and does not count the steps loudly. I am not lifting you to be praised. I am lifting you to be effective. Your effectiveness will be the praise. Your faithfulness will be the crown. Your tenderness will be the sign that my wings shade your work. I am also assigning geographies. There are places where your voice lands softly and takes root. There are platforms where your tone is understood and multiplies. There are rooms where your story breaks chains quickly. You're where your fruit grows. Do not force fields that resist your seed. Bless those fields and move along. I have a route that saves your strength and spends it where return is high. Time is moving. Go where I nod. Stay where I settle. Leave where peace will not stay. Let generosity become your language. Generosity is not measured by amount. It is measured by obedience. Give what I say when I say how I say. Sometimes it will be silver. Sometimes it will be a tool. Sometimes it will be an introduction. Sometimes it will be a prayer that covers while no one sees. When you release what I highlight, angels mark the act, and doors notice your name. This is not transaction. This is covenant movement. The river gives and returns, never empty, always fresh. Guard against false purpose that dresses as platform. Platform without people is an echo chamber. Purpose without people is a performance. I am joining your platform to your people. Speak where the hungry listen. Build where the willing gather. Share where the tender are safe. Refuse rooms that ask you to cut truth from kindness or kindness from truth. Your assignment needs both. Your river needs both. The sword of light is in your hand to divide motive from method, to separate pure desire from showy demand. Write this prayer on your wall. Father, am I river? Each morning ask me where the flow belongs. Each evening thank me for the way it moved. Keep a record of miracles as simply as you keep a ledger of numbers. Stories are currency in the kingdom. Testimonies are maps for others. When you speak of what I did, you cut a new channel in the hearts that hear, and their rivers begin to run. Child, as you align with purpose, I promise replenishment. You will not run dry serving where I send you. You will not collapse from giving when I guide your giving. You will feel strength return as you pour. You will see ideas rise as you bless. You will watch helpers appear as you keep covenant with the mission. This is how rivers keep flowing. This is how abundance becomes legacy. This is how your house becomes a spring. Lift your eyes now. We have walked through observation, correction, helpers, redirection, order, freedom from old vows, discernment, action, and guarding. You have learned the why. Now receive the seal. I will speak a final blessing over your name, your house, your river, and your future. Type 1212 to rise into assignment. Come close and be still. At this hour I place my hand upon your head and speak peace that reaches the deep place where worry has tried to live. The wind that carried this word now carries away the last shadows of fear. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I have already appointed angels to your path. They stand at gates you will reach soon. They hold keys. They hold strength. They hold psalms that break open hard ground. The sword of light is lifted over your doorway. The wings of protection are spread over your rest. Time is moving, but you will not be rushed. You will be guided. I bless your days with clarity and your nights with gentle dreams. I bless your work to prosper and your hands to finish. I bless your home to hold laughter that does not vanish. I bless your body with steadiness and your mind with clean air. I bless your steps to find the right door on the first try. I bless your name to be spoken with honor where decisions are made. I bless your seed to return as bread for many. I bless your river to run clear and long. Every false verdict is canceled. Every leaky agreement is replaced with covenant truth. Every closed door that was mercy has become a map. Every helper I send will arrive in peace and leave you stronger. Your lamp will not go out. Your oil will not run dry. Your ledger will tell a story of order and joy. You will know what to do next when you wake, and you will lie down unafraid when evening comes. Lift your face. Hear me. I am not far. I am near like breath. have written your name on my palm. I have surrounded your path with quiet yeses that open when you arrive. You will walk under wings. You will speak with calm authority. You will live as a river, always renewed. You are chosen. You are safe. You are loved. If you receive this message, type Amen. Type 144 to seal this blessing. Thank you for receiving this blessing. If this spoke to you, please like to agree in faith, share to reach the one who is praying for a sign, and subscribe to stay under this covering for future revelations. Your presence and support help this light remain visible for many.